Now, here comes the music.
Hello, this is Beat After Beat. How are you? New Release Tuesdays. Welcome everybody to the show. This is Beat After Beat, New Release Tuesdays, also known as Taco Tuesdays. That's right. Grab yourself some fresh hot tacos and a 6-pack ice cold brews here. Much love to the fullest. Taco Tuesday. That everyone can show up tonight. Much love. Drum roll, please. Pretty weak. Pretty weak. Pretty weak. Freaking hell. Can't get that cymbal right. You know. Thank y'all for showing up. New Release Tuesdays. Hope y'all can hear me just fine. Let's go into chat before we begin. Roadhog, much love to you. PPR. Eggman. Trail Dog. Haven't seen you in ages. Good to see you, Trail Dog. Cold beer after a hot, long day. Sounds good. You need a 12-pack, Eggman. Good to see everyone here tonight. So my background audio is fine. Everybody can hear the background, and they can hear me okay. So all you Gordon Lightfoot fans out there, I got breaking news today here at the Beat After Beat studio. Gordon Lightfoot has passed away at the age of 84. That's right, Gordon Lightfoot. Natural causes, died at the age of 84. Too many artists and musicians in the music industry to mention that are passing away, like Wise. But that was breaking news for me this morning. Gordon Lightfoot, 84 years old, has passed away. So thank you everyone for showing up. New Release Tuesdays, Taco Tuesdays, as usual. Four people in the house, thank you so much. We are going to go right into the meat and potatoes today of the new releases under the Pop Rock Electronics section. I apologize in advance for missing last week's New Release Tuesdays. I just could not see or anything. I could not function last Tuesday, so I apologize for canceling that show. My vertigo and my eyesight are really messed up. So I'm going to try to go back a week for New Release Tuesdays to make up for everything here, and then we'll go ahead forward with the new releases for the week of April 28th, 2023. So that would be April 21st, 2023 for the week of, which I missed. And we are going to go to the pop rock section. So here's what we missed last week. For the week of April 21st, 2023, under the pop rock section, Everything But the Girl is back. Everything But the Girl. The album's called Fuse on Verve Records. Pop rock, electronic, 4 stars by Everything But the Girl. The iconic duo match adventurous, up-to-date production with relevant, affecting lyrics on their first album in 24 years. 24 years, Everything But the Girl is back. The artist is Rodrigo Gabriela. Can't believe I got that right. In Between Thoughts, A New World is the album on ATO Records, International Latin Pop Rock section, 4.5 stars by Rodrigo Gabriela. On their 9th studio album, the pioneering guitar duo and electronics and orchestral elements to their ambitious compositions by Rodrigo Gabriela. In Between Thoughts, A New World. The Mars Volta On Cloud Hill Records, pop rock section, 3.5 stars. The El Paso band reimagines its 2022 self-titled set in an all-acoustic Latin style by the Mars Volta. St. Paul and the Broken Bones, Angels in Science Fiction. ATO Records R&B pop rock section, 3.5 stars, doubling as a series of letters from their singer to his unborn daughter. The Soul delivers their most intimate, reflective album yet by St. Paul and the Broken Bones. Up next is April March is the band. April March meets Stapleton or Staplin, Staplin, pop rock section, 4.5 stars. This collaboration between like-minded artists takes the singer to new realms. Trip hop, noise, rock, while delivering plenty of French pop delights as well by April March. Rose City Band, Garden Party is the album on Thrill Jockey Records. Pop rock section, country, 4.5 stars, 4 stars. Fourth album from this jammy psychedelic country group injects this live band energy and dynamics into an otherwise controlled studio creation by Rose City Band. Up next, we got Pearl and the Oysters. The album's called Coast to Coast by Pearl and the Oysters. The duo's first album made in California is typically bright and bubbly pop that balances familiar warmth and adventurous arrangements by Pearl and the Oysters. The album's called Coast to Coast. Up next, we have Doretha Cottrell, Dorthia Cottrell. Doretha Cottrell. The album's called Death Folk Country on Relapse Records, pop rock folk section, 3.5 stars. Dark music from the Windhand vocalist that's not roosty but steeped in folk traditions by Doretha Cottrell. Up next, we have Lael Neale, Lael Neale. The album was called Star Eater's Delight on Sub Pop Records, pop rock section, 4 stars. Experimental songwriter builds on the lo-fi dreaminess of her last album, taking each of these 8 songs in slightly different directions. Up next, we got the Motifs, Motifs. The album's called Remember a Stranger on Self Life Records, pop rock section, 4 stars. The Singaporean from Singapore Dream Pop Quartet debut is filled with quietly powerful songs about memories and coping with loss by the Motifs. Again, that is they are a Singapore band. Silver Moth. The album's called Black Bay on Bella Union Records, pop rock section, 3.5 stars. The debut album from the UK post-rock collective captures a replenishing creative retreat with sweeping sounds and heartfelt songwriting by Silver Moth. The Rishis, Rishis, The album's called August Moon. On Elephant 6 Records, pop rock section, 3.5 stars. The newest Elephant 6 band leans into the collective softer side with a gentle psych pop debut by the Rishis, RISHIS. The National Honor Society is the band. The album is called To All the Distance Between Us by the National Honor Society. Pop rock section, 4 stars. The Seattle group's infectious LP continually surprises without losing sight of the urgent post-punk and swirling dream pop touchstones by the National Honor Society, a group based out in Seattle, Washington. And that is your April 21st, 2003 new releases under the pop rock section. Catching up from last week, I had to cancel my show because I'm dealing with vertigo issues and glasses issues. So we covered that, and now we're going to get y'all up to date here for the new releases under the pop rock electronic section for the week of April 28th, 2023. The National, first 2 pages of Frankenstein on 4AD Records, pop rock section, 4 stars. This album offers a glimmer of reassurance by the National. Again, first 2 pages of Frankenstein by that band. Jesse Ware. The album's called That Feels Good on EMI Records. Pop rock section, 4.5 stars. Accurately titled, This is suited for a disco bigger and more opulent than the one invoked on the singer's preceding LP by Jesse Ware. The album's called That Feels Good. Suzanne Sundfør, Sundfor. The album's called Biomi, Biomi, on Bella Union Records pop rock section, 4 stars, 4.5 stars. The Norwegian singer-songwriter hits another career peak on this uplifting and psychological set by Suzanne Sundfør. Joy Aladokun, Oladokun. The album is called Proof of Life on Amigo Records, Republic, Verb Forecast Records, pop rock, folk section, 4 stars. The Arizona-born singer-songwriter continues to expand her sonic and emotional 4th album by Joy Aladokun, Oladokun. My job is hard sometimes, folks. I really, I go through these issues sometimes pronouncing these artists and these bands. My job is not easy. Again, another artist. I always spell it out to you guys so you make what you think of it. Make what it is. The artist is Nabihah. Last name is Lqbal. The album is called Dreamer on pop rock under the pop rock electronic section, 4 stars. The writer and DJ returns with her most introspective, emotionally vivid work, encompassing dreamy indie pop, again indie means independent, indie pop, post-punk, and blissful deep house. Circles Around the Sun is the band. The album is called Language, under the MRI Records label, pop rock section, 4 stars. The band succeeds in creating a seamlessly interactive musical language that underscores their commitment to groove and improvisation by Circles Around the Sun. 21 minutes into the show, new Release Tuesdays, Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, also known as Taco Tuesday. Up next, we got Babe Rexha, Beberexha. The album's called Babe, Bebe, on Warner Music, Warner Records, pop rock section. Her most fully realized vision to date, this third set channels disco funk and Fleetwood Mac for maximum escapist effects. Next up is Braids, Braids, and the album's called Recall, under the pop rock section, Secret City Records, 4 stars. The trio reconnect with their blissful roots on this testament of love's powers of renewal by Braids. Kero Bonito. That's right. Kero Bonito. The album's called Intro Bonito Deluxe Edition on Polyvinyl, pop rock section, 4 stars. Polyvinyl's 2023 reissue of the hyper pop trio's vibrant debut mixtape adds the Bonito Recycling EP and other singles by Kero Bonito. Up next, we got Zoon, Zoon, and the album's called Becca, Bekka. Paperbag Records, pop rock section, 4 stars. Ambitious second album from Daniel Machman's shoegaze project with string-heavy arrangements drifting away from conventional rock songwriting by Zoon. And we have Tiny Ruins. The album's called Ceremony on Bada Bing Records, pop rock section, 4 stars. The quartet celebrate a decade together with a quietly haunted set of arranged psych folk steeped in Auckland seaside imagery by Tiny Ruins. The album's called Ceremony. Next up, we got Dragon in 3. The album's called Trade Secrets. On American Laundromat Records, pop rock section, 4 stars. The Kansas City synth pop enthusiasts offer another warm 80s celebrating set full of melody and craft by the Dragon in 3. John Andrews and the Yawns. The album's called Love for the Underdog. On Woodist Records, pop rock section, 4 stars, adding a string quartet to the soft rock sounds of its predecessors, the Woodist artist Restless 4th LP, featuring Cutworm's touring lineup by John Andrews and the Yawns. Indigo D Souza, Souza. The album's called All of This Will End. Saddle Creek Records, Saddle Creek UK, pop rock, 3.5 stars. While not without its rants and sonic squalls, the follow-up to the traumatized Any Shape You Take makes room for reflection and healing by Indigo de Souza, Souza. Why are they giving me a hard time? I cannot pronounce any of these artists. Next up is M.E.L. Malati, M.E.L.A.T.I. E.S.P. The album's called Hypernatural on Car Park Records, pop rock section, 4 stars. Lush, atmospheric pop drawing from liquid drum bass and ambient house by Indonesian American artist Matali Malay, Malay, Young Magic, Asia Tone. Are you kidding me? Up next we have Bernice. The album's called Cruisin' on Telephone Explosion Records. Pop rock section, 3 stars. The jazz pop collective documents pandemic-induced loneliness with heartfelt songwriting and evolutionary sounds by Bernice. The album's called Cruisin'. Soft Machine, The Dutch Lesson, under the pop rock jazz section, 4 stars. Newly discovered October 1973 performance offers powerful versions of tracks from 6, 7, and bundles by Soft Machine. And that completes your new releases under the pop rock section for the week of April 21st, 2023, as well as April 28th, 2023. Thought I'd do a double shot of new Release Tuesdays this evening. See what we got coming up in the new releases under the pop rock section. Upcoming new releases for the week of, well, the Jonas Brothers, and their album is called The Album. Coming at you May 12th, 2023 by the Jonas Brothers. Yes, they're back. Smashing Pumpkins are back. The album's called Autumn, A-T-U-M. Coming at you May 5th, 2023 by the Smashing Pumpkins. Dave Matthews Band is back. Walk Around the Moon. Coming at you May 19th, 2023. A lot of familiar faces coming, making a comeback. We have new Yes. Yes is back. The album's called Mirror to the Sky by Yes. Coming at you May 19th, 2023 by Yes. Stop and chat briefly. Thank you, Tails. I really try hard to pronounce these artists and these bands for you guys. That's why I spell them out to you, so you guys make what you can out of it. Out of some of these bands and artists. Make what you can out of it. Margie TV, much love to you, my dear. Out there in the Philippines. Yeah, so we get the new Yes album out. The album's called Mirror to the Sky, May 19th, 2023. Coming at you. Coming at me, because I'm getting it. Aerial Parks, A-R-I-O, Aerial Parks. The album's called My Soft Machine, coming at you, May 26, 2023. Matchbox 20 is back. Where the Light Goes, coming at you, May 26, 2023. Jenny Lewis. The album's called Joy All, coming at you, June 9th, 2023. Jason Isbell. Jason Isbell and the 400 Unit. The album's called Weather Vanes, coming at you, June 9th, 2023. Bonnie Doon, Let There Be Music, coming at you, June 16th, 2023. And Greta Van Fleet is back with Starcatcher, coming at you, July 21st, 2023. So, a lot of upcoming new releases by a lot of familiar bands that we all can recognize. The new Matchbox 20. The new Yes album. Wow. Dave Matthews, Smashing Pumpkins, Jonas Brothers, all familiar. We all remember these people. Ooh. A little shaky tonight. Tails, no worries at all. All right. Speaking of Yes, well, sorta, Rush. Rush will be reuniting. This is also breaking news today from Beat After Beat. Rush is coming back next year. Unfortunately, next year. But yes, be on the lookout for Rush reuniting. I don't know how they're going to do that without Neil Peart. I have no idea how Geddy Lee and anyway, I don't know how they're going to do it. But Rush is reuniting next year. Be on the lookout. Rush has their own beer now. They have their own brewery, and they're making beer. So look up Rush Beer, you'll find it. Yeah, they're coming back without Neil Peart, of course. Rest in peace, Neil Peart. But yeah, be on the lookout for the new Rush next year. And like I said, they just started their own brewery, and they're making Rush beer. We're going to go to new releases for the week of April 28th under the electronic section. We've only got one, and this is Tim Hecker, and the album's called No Highs on Cranky Records. electronic Advent Records, 3.5 stars. Tense, uneasy post that rejects the idea of ambient as safe, soothing background music by Tim Hecker. The album's called No High, and that is under the electronic section. So going back to the week of April 21st, 2023, under the electronic section, the album or band is called Me, You. And the album's called Field Tapes in Der Trash. Me, You, Field Tapes in Der Trash. On American Dreamers Records, electronic morning offshoot with a thrilling mix of poetry, electronics, and live instrumentations that obscures borders with post-punk spirit by the band Me, You. Under the electronic section again. That wraps that up, folks. I did a double shot of New Release Tuesdays. Again, I apologize. Last week, I canceled the show. I was very dizzy, dealing with a vertigo problem. I got my eye exam yesterday. My vision's 20/50 without glasses. With glasses, 20/20 vision. Got to go pick out the frames. Very soon, I'll be getting distant glasses as well as reading glasses. So be on the lookout for the new the new Beat After Beat with glasses. I don't know how you can do that, Tails. I can't even. Boy, what a rough night. Trying to pronounce these. There you go. Thank you, Tails. Tails is a Canadian himself. There you go. Rush Beer Shorts. Now I'll check out what Tails put up there for you guys. Thank you so much, Tails. That's cool. Yeah, it's not easy. Some weeks is gonna be. I'm gonna have to spell out these names to you, these artists, these bands, and you just make the best of what I'm spelling out to you. 39 minutes into the show, 4 people in the house. Hope everyone's enjoying my creative playlist. I list new albums and so on every day in my creative playlist. Yeah, I mean it's it's even harder when you need glasses in the first place and you're trying to pronounce these artists and bands from other countries, I guess. Ran into Singapore tonight, Indonesia. You listened to Gary Newman last night. I just posted a full album and a video by Tones and Tail. Check out Tones and Tail. They are in my creative playlist. They are one of the members is from the band Love and Rockets. Uh, Tones and Tails. Check them out in my creative playlist. You got a full album there. Was 25 tracks on that album I just posted, and included a 12-inch version of the song Go, which is on that album that I posted, as well as the official video of Go. Yeah, you got a long way to go if you want to try to keep up with my creative playlist. Got a long way to go, Carpenter. Hope you enjoy most of the music as well as I did. Sharing out all the love to you guys, everything that I like and grew up with. Wait till this weekend, Carpenter. You haven't seen nothing yet. A lot of new arrivals coming this weekend. So there you go. It looks like I'm just about done here. Didn't really take too long, but yes, this morning I woke up to the news that Gordon Lightfoot had passed away, natural causes, at the age of 84. Rest in peace, Gordon Lightfoot. As well as the big news of Rush reuniting for an album and tour next year. Be on the lookout for that. Gotta wait all the way to next year for the new Rush. Without Neil Peart. Don't know how the hell they're gonna do that. I don't know how they're gonna pull that off. I believe Gordon Lightfoot was from Canada. I think Gordon Lightfoot was from Canada. "44 minutes into the show. Thank y'all so much for your support and your love out there. See if I can get that symbol right in my when I was doing my intro. Nope, I'm still not getting that symbol right at the very end. That's not it. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Nope. I can't get it right. That's not it. There it is. Crisp. never heard of Monsters, go watch it. Okay. By James Blunt. James Blunt. James Blunt is a British singer, songwriter, and musician, a former officer in the lifeguards of the British Army. He served under NATO during the 1999 Kosovo War. James Blunt, singer-songwriter, age 49 years old, married to Sophia Wesley. Okay. James Blunt, You're Beautiful, official music video. You're Beautiful, Back to Bedham, came out in 2004. Monsters, Once Upon a Mind album, 2019. Goodbye My Lover, Back to Bedham, 2004. Carry You Home, All the Lost Souls, came out in 2007. All right. Thank you all for showing up. Much love to the fullest. All right, all right. Well, I went to when they put those drops in my eyes yesterday at the eye doctor. Boy, that was rough. My eyes were like yellow after they were done. You know, they put those drops in my eyes. Eye doctor was pretty impressed with my eyes, though. He said your eyes are pretty healthy for your age. They didn't tell me it would take 4 hours for me for those drops to disappear. So, what a nightmare driving home across town after the eye doctor. Could not see anything, and I'm driving home 14 miles with this dye still in my eyes. Yeah, everything was like bright and yellow on the road and blurred, very blurred. Holding on to dear life, trying to get home. They didn't tell me it would take 4 hours for it to dissolve out of my eyes. Right, imagine driving a GMC 1500 pickup truck, a beast of a truck, driving across town with these, when my eyes are dilated. My God. Both hands were on the wheel, all the way, focusing, keeping it straight on the road. I made it. All I got to do now is pick out the frames, and I'll have distant glasses as well as reading glasses, prescription. All you got to do is pick out the frames, and that'll be done. You'll be seeing Beat After Beat wearing glasses very shortly. Bong time. Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. That means it's almost bong time for Tails. As soon as I come up with $220 for the reading glasses and the distant glasses, it's going to cost me $220 out of my pocket. You know, tomorrow's payday, so no worries on the 220. My Medicare didn't cover all that. Cover most of it, but originally for the pair of glasses, it was $450. But because of my Medicare, they got me down to $220. So $220 is better than $450. But tomorrow's payday, like I said, got to go pay the bills, pay the rent, do the math on my balance, on my budgeting. I'll pull out $220 tomorrow, and I will call the eye doctor Thursday morning and make an appointment to pick out my brand new glasses. So that will be done. But again, my eye doctor yesterday was very impressed with my eyes. He said they're really healthy. Couldn't believe it for my age. Never had glasses before in my life. He was really impressed. Yeah, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight, Tails. Yeah, I have my EBT got shut down, and so I'm using my my debit card for food. Please consider supporting this channel, whoever's watching, Beat After Beat. My Cash App is above in the chat, and as well as in my description. All donations go directly to food, just to let everyone know. You please consider supporting my channel. You'll find the Cash App in the description, as well as in the pin section in the chat. Yes, Tails, is going to be quite a rough ride with food, but at least I'll see again. At least I'll be able to drive, 20/20 vision. Okay, at least I'll be able to do my show a little little easier, reading. So again, please consider supporting Beat After Beat. All donations go directly to fill up the cupboards in the kitchen as well as the fridge. I appreciate that to the fullest. Blood sugar today was 108. Carpenter. Blood sugar was 108 today. Hope everyone can hear me just fine. Don't forget to check out Red Light District, Double Shot Edition, Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. for a double shot of vintage, rare videos of Beat After Beat, going back 3 to 5 years. Check out Red Light District tomorrow night. I'll be backstage pouring drinks as usual in the chat. I don't know, honestly, I don't know what that means, Carpenter. Blood sugar was down to 108. Yesterday was 157. So, you figure it out. 157 yesterday, 108 today. It goes up and down, the blood sugar. But had a really nice day, nice and peaceful, quiet. Been working on creative playlists and providing all kinds of new material for you guys, new arrivals, just like a record store. Yeah, my sugar was good, I guess. But yeah, thank God. I was in the eye doctor's for like an hour and a half yesterday. And they did a really good job on my eyes and gave me a nice exam. Unfortunately, that exam cost me $55. So I paid that in full. Paid for the exam in full, but I could not pay for the glasses yesterday. One hour into the show, Tails is smoking a bong. Smoke a bong for me as well, Tails. There was a concert that I wanted to go see this summer here in Michigan. I think it was August 4th. It was a triple bill. It was Boy George and Culture Club, Howard Jones, Berlin, and the Specials. I passed that up yesterday. I passed up that concert for August 4th up here in Michigan because I can't drive on the highway anymore or expressways. So I missed out on this big summer event up here in Michigan. Yeah, it was Boy George Culture Club, Howard Jones, Berlin, the specials. Can't. Here, I'll see if I can pull that up real quick. So, yeah, Pine Knob Music Theater tickets um, here in Clarkston, Michigan, um, just north of me, and they got Pine Knob, all the summer concerts going on right there. Let's see who's coming to my area this summer. Tim McGraw is coming to Pine Knob. The Cure is coming to Pine Knob. Matchbox 20 is coming to Pine Knob. Billy Strings, Weezer, Eric Church, TLC and Shaggy, Dave Matthews Band, Santana, Anita Baker, Bret Michaels, Big Time Rush, Bare Naked Ladies, Avenged Sevenfold, Sam Hunt, Snoop Dogg, Fall Out Boy, Government Mule, Mudvayne, Godsmack and Stain, Steve Miller Band, Nickelback, Jelly Roll, 5 Seconds of Summer, The Offspring with Sum 41 and Simple Plan, Leonard Skinner and ZZ Top, Arctic Monkeys, Foreigner, Disturbed, Beck, Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper, Smashing Pumpkins, Shinedown and Papa Roach, and Rob Zombie, all coming to Pine Knob Music Theater in Clarkston, Michigan this whole summer. And the concert that I wanted to go to was Boy George Culture Club, Howard Jones, Berlin, all in the same bill. Wanted to go to that main event this year at Pine Knob, but I'm unable to drive on the highways or expressways, so unfortunately I cannot go out to Pine Knob Music Theater and see any bands this summer. Yeah, a lot of huge bands playing at the Pine Knob Music Theater. hour and 6 minutes into the show. Got Rowan in the house. Yeah, can you believe it? Steve Miller Band is still out there playing. Thanks for showing up, Rowan. I'm about to see Shinedown and Billy Strings. Berlin, famous for Take My Breath Away. Yes. A lot of big concerts this whole summer, the whole year at Pine Knob Music Theater in Clarkston, Michigan. Unable to attend any of those shows that I mentioned because of my vertigo issues. I will be having glasses, prescription glasses, but with my vertigo issue, it's going to be kind of bothersome for me to drive on the highway, and I don't want to be liable for hurting someone else on the highway because of my vertigo issue, my dizziness. My eye doctor cannot fix the vertigo, but right now my vision is 20/50. So we're looking at 20/50 on the vision without glasses, 20/20 vision with glasses. So unfortunately, I cannot attend any concerts this summer or the whole year. Huh. An hour and 9 minutes to the show. Unfortunately, no. Nope. I am not going downtown Detroit. I mean, they don't even go. The show doesn't even start till 7:30 p.m. And and then trying to get out of Detroit after the Duran Duran concert, and then driving home at night. No way. Nope. No way. Not at all. Nope. Cancel. I can't do it. I know my number one band of all time. Speaking of Duran Duran, They're in Manchester, England right now. They're on a UK tour. Some people grew up loving the Stones, or Pink Floyd, and the Beatles. I grew up with Duran Duran. 1981 to present, 40 years of Duran Duran with Beat After Beat. I was only 13, 12. I was only 12 or 13. And MTV was not even thought of yet. And I knew about Duran Duran before they came to America. Discovered their first video, Planet Earth. They were on a Canadian music channel back then in 1981, and it was a Canadian music channel. All of a sudden, Planet Earth comes up, and it's like, wow, who are these guys? So from that video, Planet Earth, I've been a fan ever since. So, I mean, they were showing videos in Canada before the United States. They were showing music videos. MTV wasn't even thought of yet here in the United States. So I could go ahead and read this article before I shut down. Maybe it could have been Much Music. It was 1981 Music Channel, Canadian Music Channel. Definitely Canadian Music Channel. Marshall Tucker. Marshall Tucker's cool. Marshall Tucker's really cool, Eggman. Yeah. No more. Yeah. Marshall Tucker, he rocks. Hour and 15 minutes into the show. A lot of new releases coming up. A lot of exciting comebacks by bands we all listened to back a long time ago. I could go ahead and read this article on for you guys if you want. I could read about it before I shut down. I do have to get up tomorrow and pay the rent and such. Don't worry if you don't know the words. Got to do one more round outside before I get totally dark. Thanks for the show, Beat. Stay safe. Much love to the fullest. Eggman, appreciate the love to the fullest. Take care. Don't worry if you don't know the words, because it doesn't matter. As I have already proved, Duran Duran frontman Simon Le Bon joked with fans in Manchester's AO Arena last night before the opening of Save a Prayer. A few songs earlier, he'd forgotten the words to Anniversary, a standout from their excellent last album, Future Past. I need an auto cue, he laughed. I think I got away with it. Few in the 21,000 strong crowd carried as they filled the gaps anyway, singing along as passionately to this as to the Stone Cold classics and deep cuts in what was an expansive, hit-packed celebration of 40 years in music. This was one for the fans. And what a celebration it was as Nick Rhodes' still futuristic-sounding synths played the opening bands to Save a Prayer. Phones lit up in the arena like a Milky Way, as Simon Le Bon put it, while a rendition of debut Planet Earth saw the Duranis erupt. Brilliant Bond song, A View to a Kill, showcased Simon's note-perfect voice and was placed amid a run that included Wild Boys, Hungry Like the Wolf, and Notorious. It was a decadent as and as you'd hope from the band who soundtracked the 80s. During Is There Something I Should Know, poppy throwbacks to early magazine covers filled the screens. It may have been 4 decades ago, but their new romantic style of old showed no signs of warning. Nick Rhodes' his trademark gothy eyeliner, dramatic black suit, and silver boots, while Simon wore sparkling white. Their love of performing and each other was evident throughout, like Simon Le Bon frequently singing Face to Face with bassist John Taylor. Simon Le Bon regularly twirled and stumped, camping around the stage, even Theriac spraying water on the front row. At one point, he was having the time of his life. The soaring ordinary world was a moment. It saved the life of this band, Simon said, adding that different audience of the song over the years was contributed by its longevity. Other songs still full of life were Girls on Film and Joyous, Closer, Rio, Deep Out, Last Chance on the Stairway proved a surprise, as did opener Night Boat. The band pleasingly ventured into newer territory to Invisible and Give It All Up. It's a song about when one thing ends, another begins, Le Bon said of the later in the set that was ultimately a celebration of their past, but a knowing nod to their future too. With work on their next album well underway, here's to the next 40 years. Duran Duran toured the UK until May 9th, courtesy of Telegraph. Esther Well, it's been out a couple years, but that's Duran Duran's new album right here. That's their new album. So I just went through that. Barely able to read it, but there you go. Yeah, you should check that album out. One of their best albums, in a long time, decades probably. But no, unfortunately, I will not be able to see Duran Duran September 16th when they come to Michigan. I'm just not able to drive. I tried, Rowan. I tried. I'm sure once I get my prescription glasses, I'll be able to read more clearly. But that eye exam was like an hour and a half yesterday. I'm glad that shit's over with. I'm glad I got home in one piece with that dye still in my eyes. My eyes were yellow. I got home, said about 100 prayers. Got home, put the keys down and laid down and rested my eyes for a few hours. Just closed my eyes. So, see what else I can come up with. Keep the show running a little bit longer for you guys. Top 10 best rock bands of all time. How about that? Top best pop rock bands of all time. Can I do this? All right, I can do this. Top 10. Top 10 best pop rock bands of all time. Top 10 bands, best pop rock bands of all time. We have U2. We have Coldplay, Aerosmith, the Beatles, the Beach Boys, the Rolling Stones, Bon Jovi, Queen, Guns N' Roses, Fleetwood Mac. Top 10 best pop bands of all time. Justin, much love to you. Got another one for you. Hit songs that were written by Prince. Hit songs that were written by Prince. How Come You Don't Call Me by Alicia Keys. Prince originally released his version of this song called How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore as a B-side to his 1982 hit single 1999. How Come You Don't Call Me, Alicia Keys covered the track on her 2001 debut album Songs in A Minor. Manic Monday, the Bangles. Prince had actually written this song for a girl group he put together, Apollonia 6, but decided he'd hold on to it for a while longer. Manic Monday, the Bangles. It later became a huge hit for the Bangles in 1986, peaking at number 2 on the Billboard Top Hot 100 with his credit under the pen name Christ. Sugar Walls, Sheena Easton. Who else but Prince could have written Come Spend the Night Inside My Sugar Walls? Sugar Walls, Sheena Easton. Prince wrote the song for Scottish pop singer Sheena Easton under the pen name Alexander Nevermind. There you have it. A little bit of Prince hit songs that were written by Prince. Just throwing stuff at the wall for you guys. See if it sticks. Top 10 pop songs with the realist lyrics. Top 10 songs with the realist lyrics. Top 10 pop songs with the realist lyrics. Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. This introspective track features lyrics about personal growth and self-reflection. Man in the Mirror. Brave by Sarah Bareilles, Bareilles. The empowering lyrics about speaking up and standing up for oneself make this song a true anthem for anyone feeling unsure or insecure. Brave. Survivor by Destiny Child. This upbeat pop rock pop track features lyrics about overcoming adversity and persevering through tough times. Someone Like You by Adele. Emotional delivery and raw lyrics about heartbreak make this song one of the realest pop music. Hello by Adele. Powerful vocals and introspective lyrics about reconnecting with a lost love make Hello a reliable pop ballad. Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton, written after the tragic death of his young son. Clapton's honest and vulnerable lyrics express the pain. Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. This dreamy ballad features lyrics about the power of love and the importance of living in the moment. Here you have it. The top 10 songs with the realist lyrics. For that, we did the hit songs that were written by Prince and the top 10 pop rock bands of all time. Little things I just threw at the wall. Hopefully they stuck. Just extending the show a little bit longer for you guys. Thank you, Rowan. Appreciate it. I think Tails took off. That's okay. I'll see you. I'll see Tails Sunday. Yeah, I try. I try, Rowan. I'm not. I am who I am. I'm not a. I try to give you guys the best quality shows I can. Okay, best quality I can for your time. I'm now paying StreamYard $25 a month uh, for unlimited hours. Uh, got rid of that damn duck on the upper right hand corner. I got my own thumbnails going on for each show now, my own audio tracks that I put together for you guys, giving you the best quality I can. $25 now coming out of my pocket to do that, to provide unlimited hours here at Beat After Beat for every show. I'm in charge now. There's a new sheriff in town, and keeping the love, extending it. So, Rowan, if you're still here, I know you don't come to my shows that often, but this is what I can do for each show now. Now that I got rid of that duck, let's see what I can do. I still haven't picked out a name for my mascot. That's my mascot right there. Kind of like John Lennon, right? There's Beat After Beat's mascot. And there's your red light district on the upper right hand corner. There's your Bio Mondays, the biography and discographies of bands and solo artists around the world. I had to put that show on the back panel, on the back burner for a while because I can't read. I can't do biographies and discographies of bands if I can't read. So Bio Mondays is still around, just waiting on the glasses. And then you got your logo up there on the right hand corner for Lightning Strikes Again, hard rock and heavy metal show. Another show on the back burner, which I can't read. I need to read. I need to read really heavily for Lightning Strikes Again, hard rock, heavy metal, as well as Bio Mondays. And then you got your newest Lonely Satellite. You got your picture of a satellite on the upper right hand corner. Digital companionship going on every Sunday at 8 p.m. Group panel, therapy kind of deal. Really doing very well, Lonely Satellite. But you can see, I got it pretty much together. Every show, I got 5 shows. I can go with any one of them at any time. I am all set. Audio tracks for each show, except for Lightning Strikes Again. I need to come up with some heavy metal, probably heavy metal thrash music in the background for that one. But back to new Release Tuesdaze logo. Not my cat. Not my cat. It's not my cat. But you know, yeah, cool cat, Carpenter. Cool cat. Exactly. Um, Still got to come up with a name for him. Where's he at? Where'd he go? There you go. Need to come up with a name. Kind of looks like John Lennon, right, Rowan? Carpenter. Looks like John Lennon. Got the John Lennon glasses. My mascot got glasses before I did. Now we're 38 minutes to the show, and did the best I could tonight reading. Whitney Ford. Whitey Ford. Whitey Ford. Something. But yeah, I've advanced quite a bit, Rowan, over the months. I've worked very hard. All the audio tracks are mine that I put together in the background. All blends in. All my audio tracks blend in perfectly with whatever show I'm doing each week. Lonely Satellite is more ambient, really relaxing. Lonely Satellite, and then you got your pop rock for new Release Tuesdaze. You got your Barry White type music for the red light district. You know, you got your chilled out, dim the lights, Cavassier going on for red light district music in the back. So I put it all together, and appreciate that to the fullest. Yeah, I got 5 shows, that I put together. I can go live with any one of them at any time. I'm ready for any one of those shows. But right now I can only handle 3 shows a week because I'm dealing with my diabetes and my vertigo issues. Been really busy in physical therapy for the last 12 weeks, dealing with the arthritis, the vertigo issues. I'm off the physical therapy tour. Feeling a little bit better. Trying to make a comeback. Still laying low though. Now I got the eyeglasses coming up. Funny, how are you? Thank you for showing up. And like I said, the eye doctor can't do nothing about my vertigo issue. So I'm constantly using the heating pad for the back of my neck, closing my eyes, resting my eyes, and got the heating pad going on for my neck. So what else we got? Got something else to. Yeah, we got this here. I created this a long time ago. This is like three or this is like 5 years old. I did this myself. I created this myself. I'll show you guys. Neon box. Did that about 5 years ago. That was my first. Yeah. How you like that? Can you hear the? Can you hear it? I did that about 5 years ago, Ron. Got a trapped lightning bolt inside of a neon box. You know, kind of 80ish. Kind of looks 80s. You know. We all remember the 80s, right? We all remember the 80s, don't we? Yeah, that's right. I got Hubba Bubba. Yeah, it's a lightning bolt stuck in a neon box. You got the Hubba Bubba. Can't seem to find Bubblicious though. Cannot seem to find Bubblicious. Anyway. 14 people in the house. An hour and 44 minutes into the show. New Release Tuesdays. Thank you all for stopping in. Appreciate the love. Getting ready to shut down here, unfortunately, here at New Release Tuesdays. You can always rewind the show and check it out later on. Yeah, I can't find Bubblicious at all, but Hubba Bubba. Thank y'all for showing up. 14 in the house. What else? What else is going on here? Yeah, it was a beautiful time to be alive, wasn't it, Rowan? All of a sudden, I got 14 people in the house. Getting ready to shut down, unfortunately, but I have to pay the rent tomorrow morning and pay for my prescription eyeglasses. I tried to extend it the best I could tonight for all of you. Came up with some bits and pieces here and there of variety show this evening. Yeah, I got 14 people in the house, Rowan and Carpenter. 14 in the house. New Release Tuesdaze, also known as Taco Tuesdays. Taco Tuesdays, New Release Tuesdays. Grab yourself a 6-pack of ice cold brews, plenty of napkins, and mild sauce. Taco Tuesdays, New Release Tuesdays. Take care, Rowan. Much love to you, man. Thanks for hanging out for such a long time. Warlock, much love to you. Thank you for showing up. Getting ready to shut down the show. You can check it out later on or whenever you feel like it. Appreciate the love. Quite an interesting show tonight. I want to thank all my mods out there holding it down. Take care, Carpenter. Much love. Again, I'll be backstage tomorrow night pouring drinks for. Thank you, Carpenter. I try. Tomorrow night, Red Light District, 9 p.m. Eastern, Red Light District, Vintage Beat, going back 3 to 5 years. Going to be doing a double shot. That's right, the Red Light District tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, double shot of Beat After Beat, rare videos going back 3 to 5 years. Backstage pouring drinks. Please like, subscribe, and share out my videos. I appreciate the love to the fullest. All right. See y'all tomorrow night. Red Light District, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank y'all for showing up. Please do consider supporting this channel via food donations for New Release Tuesdays. You can find my Cash App pinned in the chat on the very top, as well as in the description section. Value for value. If you believe my content is worth your time, please do make food donations to Beat After Beat. I'd appreciate that to the fullest. All proceeds go to food. So if you got the time, if you got some extra money, please do contribute to this channel. See y'all tomorrow night. Be backstage, pouring drinks. Much love. Take care. This has been a Beat After Beat presentation. Much love.